class. This is a short video clip on how to do conditional formatting, how to create a bar chart. Actually, it's called a column chart, and pie chart, and a line chart. What I have here is some data. I have 3 classes that I teach in CS 105. I have their average scores by topic, word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation. And I have the average weight, and then I have a weighted total because I have 25% of my students are in class A, 35 is in class B, and 40% is in class C, so I weighted those averages out here. Alright, what I'm concerned with is if my class is scoring less than 50% in a particular topic, I might want to think about redoing some of the content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to say conditional formatting, and I want to concern myself with the condition because I'm worried about students being less than 50%. So I have a cell, the cell says less, click here and I can choose any of them here, and I'm going to assume it's going to be less than 50. I would normally enter this information in, okay? I can say less than or equal to 50%, or specifically less than, okay, less than 50%. And then the style that I'm going to apply, I'm going to say it's a new style, and I'll get this dialog there come up. I might want to change the background to, oh, let's say a really light purple. I might want a border around it, and then I go to font and I can make it bold. Okay, so I'm going to click OK. Alright, so then I'm going to say click OK on that, and if I click off, you can see there are certain cells that stand out that are purple background, and they are cells that are less than 50. And that's how I would do conditional formatting. Alright, so now that I have my data and I know, okay, in word processing there might be a problem. Presentation, I might want to check that, wait for a couple more times that I teach that class. Okay, so now I want to do a bar chart. So I'm concerned about by class and by topic, so I'm going to highlight all of that. I'm going to highlight the labels because I want those to show up on my graph. Alright, so then I say this one right here is a chart, so I'm going to click on that. Automatically it gives me a choice. Okay, so I want to do this column chart. Alright, and it automatically will set it up where I'm looking at the word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation, and then I have my class A, B, and C. Okay, so let's look and see what else would we need to do. Mostly chart elements, because everything else is pretty much the same. If I wanted to change the data range, instead of looking at by topic but look at it by class, I'm going to click on data in rows, and if you look here you see it's by class. Okay, so that's how I would change the legend and the horizontal axis. And let's suppose I'm concerned about the topic itself. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so then I'm going to look at, I have data ranges. I'm not going to change anything here. Data series, I'm sorry, and then data elements. Here's where I'm going to change things. Here I have scores by class and topic. Okay, and then I have an x-axis if I want to change that, but the y-axis I do. I want to say these are the scores out of 100, so I'll know what it's based. And then I'm going to click finish, and here's my chart. Okay, I'll put it over to the side here. And the next one I'm going to be concerned about is doing a pie chart. The pie chart, I'm going to highlight the values in the pie chart. Okay, and then I'm going to click on chart. It automatically gives me a column chart, but we're going to change it to a pie chart, and I'm going to look 3D. We want it to look 3D. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to go to next. Alright, they have our data in our series. Now the categories are the ones that we don't have on our chart. If we take a look at what's on the chart, it's nice, it's pretty, but we have 1, 2, and 3, and that's not what I want. I want the categories. The categories are my word processing, my spreadsheet, and my presentation. So if I look here, here we go. Alright, and then I can do data elements. Okay, data elements, I can say topics, of course, and I can finish here, and then that's going to be my, and I can change this to be below it and make this a little bigger. Okay, and that will give me my pie chart. I can make it also smaller, and we can put that one right down here, move it down here. Okay. Alright. The only other chart that I'm interested in doing is a line chart, and I'm still going to highlight all my data. Let me scroll over here. I highlight all my data, and I'll go to the chart. And this time I'm interested in doing a line chart. I'm going to do this type, okay? And notice here, I have word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation at the bottom. And if I look at data in rows, it'll give me Class A, Class B, and Class C. So that will tell me, that'll allow me to select the format that I want to look at. Okay. Data series, we don't have to change that. And column elements, we can change that, and we can say scores by class and topic. And I might want to change my y-axis to be scores out of 100. Okay, and then I'm finished. I've created the line chart here. Okay, and that's how you do a line chart in digital formatting in LibreOffice.